Hello and welcome to Manila Up TV, Season 2, baby! My name is Mark Anthony Nicholas and it's my pleasure for me to be your main host for this season. So, ride.
Welcome to my glamorous life again. So today I have the pleasure of talking to one of the favorite people of mine in the world. She's an amazing woman and phenomenal fashion designer. She has skyrocketed success in US and all over the world. I know you want to know who she is. Okay, here she is. Please welcome Sue Wong. Sue Wong, in my eyes and the eyes of everybody I know, you're like an epitome of creativity.
Oh, thank you.
So tell me, how do you define creativity and art?
Well, art and creativity is something that is really drawn from spirit essences, and it emanates from deep within a person's soul. So I feel that I was really born as a creative intuitive, which means that all the knowledge and the wisdom that I have really carried as part of my DNA memory really, it goes back so many different lifetimes. So I really feel, because I was not really academically trained in any way, not even as a fashion designer.
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Because, you see these beautiful gowns. I've been a fashion designer for many, many decades, but actually only 20 years ago I started designing beautiful evening wear. And that business was really founded on a fluke because the millennium was, coming in 5 months, and I said to myself, every woman on this planet is going to really want a beautiful evening gown to wear to bring in the millennium. So I went to Hong Kong and I designed 25, gowns on the spot, passed them out to 3 different factories, and I marketed it, and I taught myself how to really design beautiful evening gowns in one season.
Oh my God. I have to say, wearing one of your beautiful creations, I feel like a goddess. I have to say that.
Well, my work, my mantra is beauty, magic, and transformation. So, I really do very much honor the goddess in every woman through the design work that I do, because my creations are very haute feminine, and it connects every woman with her feminine divine. So that's really the essence of what I do. And beauty, magic, transformation. What it really means is that what I create is beauty, and beauty has the power through magic, because beauty is very magical. And so through the magic, through the alchemy of magic, it has the power to transform. And look at you, you're already a very beautiful woman, but it connects you even, with a higher level of your feminine divine.
Absolutely. I have to say, just talking to you and wearing this beautiful creation, I think it touches you spiritually also. It touches you from inside.
Yes.
I feel so much better, elevated version. Thank you. You do.
Thank you. Well, going back to art, basically a work of art, which comes from an artist, is a certain type of healing power. So the transaction between, let's say, the wearer and the creator, I'm very pleased that, you know, this is really like a healing ritual for the artist to really create beauty, and also to see that beauty worn and made even the wearer even more beautiful than she is.
I have to ask you, your life has been like a roller coaster. It's
Yes, it
like
has.
you have achieved skyrocketing success everywhere, in every aspect, and of course you've gone through quite a lot of downfalls too, like few downfalls. What do you have to say? How did you rise up? How was the journey?
By the age of 25, I had accomplished the American dream. I was considered to be the highest paid commercial designer of my day, making millions of dollars a year, flying back and forth to London and Paris and the Concorde. I had 4 homes by the time I was 25 years old.
My God.
2 mansions side by side on Point Dume in Malibu, one on the beach in Hawaii, and one in the Hollywood Hills. And by the time I was 30, I lost it all. And in my youthful arrogance, I thought I could get it back in 2 minutes. Well, I think the gods really gave me a very humbling lesson, because it would be 20 years before I would really reach the same meteoric success or even surpassed it.
Hi, I'm Kariniba and you're watching In the Mix for Manila Up TV. Today, we feature a very successful businesswoman who also makes it a priority to reach out to her community. At Carson Dental Care, they're celebrating 19 years of doing just that. And today, I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Aluning. Welcome.
Thank you, Kat. This is so exciting, and thank you for the opportunity.
I want you to tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Okay, so I graduated in the Philippines at Central Escolar University. And then when I came back to the United States, I worked as a dental assistant for my uncle, who used to own this practice for about 25 years. And when he retired, he approached me if I wanted to buy his practice, so I did, and which is the best thing that ever happened. And I've been here for 19 years, and I'm been working hard.
Yes. Right. Now, tell us a little bit about the work that you do here.
Okay, I'm a general dentist, but I also work on, I can also do implants, cosmetic dentistry, if anybody wanted to have a smile makeover. I have done several cases of those, and also I'm also doing braces, traditional braces or Invisalign. My patients are not only from this community, but I see patients from Las Vegas, Moreno Valley, and even far from here, because it's all about my patients. So I do give a lot of care to my patients. It's what you needed, And what I do is I will give a full month evaluation, and then we discuss things, and whatever that they want, we make a solution for that. And also, most patients are scared of needles.
Yes.
Yes, so I do have a device that when I give shots, it's painless.
Oh, that's good to
So
know.
that's really important. So, yeah, it's really about the patient's
Yes.
comfort. That's why I wanted to make my office as comfortable as it can be.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you can tell. I mean, if you've been in business for almost 20 years, you're doing something right, definitely. And you're not just helping people physically, but it seems like mentally as well, just raising their self-confidence.
It makes me happy when I see my patients, thank me and have a beautiful smile, and after that, it's really, really rewarding.
Oh, yes, for sure. Now, you mentioned a beautiful smile, and you actually have a special contest going on right now that started in the summer, right?
Yes, I do, because it's been 19 years that I have been servicing the Carson community in its neighboring cities. We are doing a Project Smile at the moment. What it is anybody that wanted to enter the contest can win up to $10,000 worth of dental services. I wanted to give back to the community. That's one way of me giving back.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of people that come to my practice, and they tell me that they are shy because they don't have a beautiful smile.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they will cover as when they speak, and they don't have that confidence, and also be able to get a job, land a job. And for them to do that, they want, they come to me for an evaluation to see what I can do. And sometimes because of, hardship or didn't have enough funds, then they're not able to do that. So this is one way of me giving back. So if somebody out there that or even a family member, or you yourself that has been wanting to have a beautiful smile, this is one way. I'll be able to give them smile makeover. It could be veneer, crown and bridges, and even could be dentures if that is the need.
Right.
So it's up to $10,000, which is
that is
a lot of money.
Like I said, very generous. But how do we become a part of it?
Okay, so what it is what they have to do. I actually have a Facebook page and also Instagram. So they just like my page, and then they make a comment. Carson Dental Care loves my smile. And then just give me a 1-minute video, send it to us, why you deserve to win the smile. Why is it really important for you to have a beautiful smile, which is, I think, everybody wants to have a beautiful smile. So.
In addition to the project makeover, I remember you saying something about teeth whitening as well.
The project will end on September. That's our anniversary on September 28th.
Right.
So prior to that, every month, like next week, I'll be, for somebody that entered the contest, we'll be drawing a person that can win the teeth whitening, the teeth whitening, and also in August. On September 15, I'll be selecting 3 finalists to win the Smile Makeover. And on September 28th, I'm going to be having an open house for the practice. So we're going to have a little bit celebration. And I'm also going to, prior to that announcement, I'm going to invite the 3 finalists and have a evaluation to see what they need.
Okay.
And then we'll announce who the winner will be on September 28th.
Exciting. And now for more info on Carson Dental Care and the contest that's going on right now, where can we go?
You can call us at 310-549-5580, or you can visit us at our website at www.carsondentalcares.com. Our Facebook page is Carson Dental Care, and also, as well as our Instagram page.
Thank you so much
Thank you so
for
much.
everything and for
Thank
reaching
you.
out to the community.
Yes.
Here at CarSpecs USA, our goal is to help our clients purchase a new vehicle with a hassle-free, hassle-free, stress-free experience. Right now, we're currently looking for other car salesmen who understand the value of providing a personalized service and making this car buying experience something unique and something that customers shouldn't worry about. So if you feel like you're up for the challenge or want to work with a highly motivated team, apply down below and we'll check out your application.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Effie Barker Human Interest. I am very excited today because we are going to talk to a successful business owner and a very proud kababayan. She is a recipient of the 30 Under 30 for the Realtor magazine from the National Association of Realtors. Opened up her real estate business at the age of 22, and now she's got more than 27 real estate agents and affiliates.
Yeah.
Let's welcome President and CEO of the McLeod & Associates, Miss Mia McLeod. Hello.
Hello, Effie and Manila Up. Thank you so much for coming out to our humble abode here in Walnut. It's a real treat to be on the show today.
Mia McLeod is a successful entrepreneur who has built a multi-million-dollar real estate business that employs more than 24 people, and remarkably, she started her business when she was only 22 years old. Let's hear a little bit about her early life, how she began building her business, and where her entrepreneurial talent came from.
I know you're very busy, so thank you so much for granting this interview.
Oh no, I really enjoy moments where I get to have time with the community and kind of just chit chat and share anything that may add value.
A lot of our, audience, our followers are still curious about you. Are you Filipino?
Okay.
Where are you from?
I am born and raised by a single Filipino mom, actually. My dad is Irish. But they divorced at a very young age, so I feel 100% Filipino to the core.
Okay.
But yeah, my last name McLeod comes from the dad's side, which is Irish.
Have you been to the Philippines?
Yes. So we like to go to the Philippines at least once a year, and actually we even got married. Me and my husband got married there about 4 years ago in Tagaytay, and it was such a treat. When you talk about destination weddings, I'm a big fan of it, especially in the Philippines. We had over 100 people from here, the U.S., fly to the Philippines for that day, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. My son is almost 2 now, and we're planning his first trip to the Philippines. So I'm very, very excited. Yeah.
Are you gonna let him eat the balut?
We'll see. He does love egg. He eats his egg for breakfast every morning. We'll see if we can introduce balut.
So let's talk about your career in real estate. How did it happen? Was this always been an interest? I mean, what's your dream when you were young?
Oh my gosh, great question. Well, first of all, again, thanks again for the intro. We've been open for 14 years. So I opened the company when I was 22, and we've had a blessed 14 years in business, and we've helped thousands of families help with their real estate and mortgage needs. But although real estate and mortgage is what we do, truly our purpose and our why statement, Effie, is we strive to care, inspire, and add value to others in everything that we do.
It's not about the number of homes we sell, it's about the difference we make in people's lives.
Mia explains how her entrepreneurial spirit comes from the example set by her mother's efforts to provide for Mia and her sister.
What got me into this industry to begin with is, being raised by a single mom, we didn't own a house. Growing up, I saw her open up an ice cream store, a deli shop. She was top sales marketing. So she was really an entrepreneur at heart, and that environment is what I grew up in, and I think really contributed to my entrepreneurial spirit. So even at a very young age, I always felt that entrepreneurial fire within me. I think real estate really hit home because when we finally bought our first house, which is actually down the street here in Walnut, I was already a teenager. My mom still has that house, but I just remember what it did for me and our family. Like, it was more than just a house. It was a place that we could create memories. It was so big to me now, and it was ours.
Next on Effie Barker Human Interest, Mia discusses the challenges she experienced learning how to be successful as the owner of a large real estate company. She learned that there's more to it than just sales.
When I started my business, I didn't have a lot of money. One of the challenges is I didn't have a fancy car in the beginning, so I would show clients in a white Ford Explorer, beat up car. The AC didn't work, the windows didn't roll up and down. And I remember right here in West Covina, where nearby, showing up clients, and they were following me, and my car breaks down in the middle of an intersection. Oh my gosh. One of the issues with this industry is that you close a transaction and then you never see your professional again. For us, the real work truly begins when a transaction is closed. I opened the company when I was 22, and one and big challenge was just not understanding the importance of personal development, growing your leadership, really finding a coach and a mentor.
To be radiant, to be glowing, to be your best. Turn back the hands of time. Beauty starts with you, starts now. Image Spa MD.
Inside Hollywood with Mark Anthony Nicholas. Well, today's a very, very special day because we have 2-time Emmy Award-winning TV producer Jackie Fern. Yes! Yes.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God. Well, when they said, Mark, who do you want to have as your next guest? I was like, it has to be Jackie Fern.
Oh my God.
Because you're just so amazing. So tell us, how did you begin your career?
Well, first of all, I'm so excited to be here. I mean, I feel like the red carpet was rolled out for me.
Yeah.
Mark Anthony, your place is amazing.
Oh, thank
your
you.
snack game is so strong.
Thank you.
And your friends/audience members, I mean, how fire.
Yes, they're amazing. Check. And pizza and chicken wings in 1 hour.
Vegan cheese.
Yes.
I mean, does he treat the ladies
yes.
right?
And bone in, not bone out, because I love the bone. Okay?
He loves the bone, sucks
Yes,
it dry.
yes.
Oh my God, is that allowed? I don't know.
So
Okay.
tell us everything, like where you started and where you've come from.
Okay, so basically, I was born in Queens because I'm a queen.
Yes.
Thank you,
So
coming.
am I.
Yes, we
Yes. Pinoy.
That was one of the first things that he said to me. I was like, I called him a Pinoy, and I went, Pinoy, and he goes, Pinoy.
Yes.
Like, yes. So honestly, I was born in Queens because I'm a queen, hashtag coming to America.
Right.
But I was raised here in the Valley, and my parents, you know, they came from the Philippines, from Marikina,
Right.
and which is in Manila, and they wanted me and my sister to be nurses.
Oh,
That's like the
wow.
Filipino dream.
Right.
It's a stereotype, but it's true
Exactly.
in most cases. And so they got one out of the two daughters to be a nurse. My sister is an amazing nurse, but I wanted to do something creative. I always loved to write
Right.
ever since I was in middle school, and I
Yeah.
took that passion and harvested it in high school, and then did TV production in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like interning at CNN and New York One and places like that.
Right.
And then went on air when I worked at ABC News.
Now it's so hard, especially for an Asian woman to be on camera.
Yeah.
Like, how did you break into the industry though?
I gotta say, it all happened by just putting myself out there. At ABC News, I was doing behind the scenes stuff, producing segments similar to you.
Yeah.
And not as good as you. I mean, this guy is a crazy producer. He is like, pew, pew, pew. And I said, I got it.
Well, so backstory on that is that we were looking for a co-host on the talk, so we were like auditioning everybody, and then I was like, oh my God, we have to audition Jackie Fern, and they're like, oh yeah. But I produced her, so Jackie.
He was amazing.
Oh.
Honestly, this personality, imagine that energy compacted into focus that is professional.
Oh.
That's you.
Oh my God.
I had
that
never
was-
been produced by someone in that way.
Right.
You reminded me of a producer who I loved and trusted so much when I started 7 years ago in Greensboro, North Carolina. Someone who was very tough,
Right.
but had my best interests, because by the time you had me so prepared when it was live. Because you
Exactly.
ran me through every different scenario so that when it was live, it was flawless.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
that's your talent.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Raise your glasses to me.
It's really true. It is really true.
Oh, thank you. So tell me about your show, Ghostwriter.
Okay, so I'm really excited about this. So I was a news anchor for a lot of years, like 7 to 8 years, doing those early morning hours. I lived in places like Greensboro, North Carolina, Cleveland, Tampa.
What
I
was
did
your
the
most
round-
memorable story, though? Was it like a tornado?
Oh my gosh. I mean,
A blizzard?
in Cleveland, I covered Donald Trump's RNC, final by the NBA Finals, where a championships where Cleveland won. That year was like the best year in Cleveland.
Really?
And then I went straight to Tampa and covered Hurricane Irene in a bunker.
Oh,
Like a
wow.
cement bunker where we thought we were
you
like our
scared?
lives. Yes, the whole news station was in a cement
I
bunker.
clutched my pearls.
It was so scary, like honestly, you know. And we were all sleeping on the floor next to each other. The news was on 24 hours.
And then there was hurricanes. And
Hurricane around. Everyone's like,
Oh
hope
my
your
God.
stuff is okay.
Yes, Dorothy. Yeah.
And I kept clicking my red heels.
Those heels,
Send me back to LA. Send me back to LA.
There's no place like home.
And the news director's like, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. You know what I
God.
mean? So, but I finally did get back to LA.
Okay.
I realized I didn't really want to do that traditional news route. I loved hosting because when I did the talk with you, that was so much fun.
Yes,
A live
and
audience.
you're an amazing host.
Thank you. Just kidding.
Hired.
And so, so I wanted to create my own show.
Right.
And I thought, what an amazing avenue we have with Instagram and vertical storytelling to create your own content.
Right.
So that's what I did. I spent the past year creating a show about women of color, navigating all the isms of a modern office. So think The Office meets Broad City with a splash of Insecure.
Right.
That is vertical for your phone,
Yes.
interactive,
Wow.
and utilizes augmented reality.
Right.
And we created 10 episodes that were truly interactive, all of this stuff, and we just had our season finale last week.
That's amazing.
Thank you. It's been such a journey, and people are responding to it so well. It's actually triggering a lot of
Right.
people because
Right.
they're like, "Oh my gosh, this stuff happens to me at work, like the racism, sexual
Yeah.
harassment."
And you have that hot guy there too.
You know, I made my 2 love interests Asians.
Yeah,
100%.
right.
100%. And I made it like a Pride and Prejudice type thing, or a Bridget Jones's
Mine
Diary,
would be
where
Pride and Penis.
oh my god,
But that's just me. Okay.
Pride and Penis.
Pride and Penis. Thank you.
And the sequel is like bigger and better.
Yes. But I'm just so proud of you and everything
Thank you,
that
Mark
you've accomplished.
Anthony. Thank you. Salamat, sister.
Thank you, sister, Pinoy Pinay. Thank you, Jackie. And thank you so much for watching Inside Hollywood. Watch Jackie Fern on Ghost Riders.
Yes.
We'll see you soon. And don't forget, believe in yourself and make your mark.
Ooh, I like that. Make your mark. Believe in yourself, make your mark, and fly.
Yeah. Fly.